Hey guys, well, it's another beautiful day here in New Hampshire. Uh, while the birds are singing, I can't really say that I feel like singing at the moment. As most of you guys know, last night the Bruins lost in Game 7. Oh, man, it was a tough series to begin with. I had a feeling that it was going to be. And despite all the controversies, the whole Bruins fans malarkey, and then you got Sean Thornton spraying water and whatnot. It was a good series. I kind of wish that the outcome was a little more positive towards me, but that's hockey. I personally think the Bruins as a team, were tired. They didn't have their legs. They just lost focus or whatever. But it's just the way hockey is. As it sits right now, we're still waiting for the Minnesota Wilds and not the Avalanche, the Minnesota Wild and the Blackhawks series to get over with. And I think we still have Game 7 between the Ducks and the Kings to go through. So the Eastern Conference Finals will be the New York Rangers and the Montreal Canadiens. As much as it kills me to say this, I'm actually going to be rooting and praying for the New York team. Because as much as I hate New York when it comes to baseball and whatnot, I honestly think the Rangers team has a shot at winning the Eastern Conference. They were my second choice to win the Eastern Conference anyway. As for tonight, I believe Minnesota and Chicago play tonight, and I'm praying and hoping that Minnesota wins. I do not want to see Chicago win another freaking Stanley Cup final. But yeah, it was a good season overall by the Bruins. We got the President's Trophy out of it, so I guess that's one way to look at it. I kind of would like to have the President's Trophy sitting next to the Stanley Cup, but it is what it is. On to next season, I guess. As far as Boston sports, the only remaining Boston sport that's going on right now is the Red Sox, and they're not looking too good, but the season's still young. They could still snap into form. And that's that. As for my Stanley Cup final predictions, I would love to see the Kings and the Wild go at it for the Western Conference, and I would love to see New York beat Montreal. If I had to choose between the two teams that I picked for the Western Conference, I would rather see the Wild win than the Kings, because the Kings already have their Stanley Cup. It's been a long time since Minnesota's been in a playoff situation like this, so I think that they should win, but they still have to get to Chicago tonight. If Chicago wins and Anaheim wins, I'm going for Anaheim all the way. Their offense, the Ducks' offense, is simply spectacular. It's nothing short of amazing how good that team is. But yeah, Stanley Cup Finals. If Montreal somehow beats New York, they're going to go to the finals. If Anaheim can somehow survive tonight and go to the Western Conference Finals and somehow go to the Stanley Cup Finals, I would like to see Anaheim win. But, it's just too early to tell. I'll make another video as soon as the playoff round 3 begins. And I'll tell you my predictions from there. So until then, I'll see you guys later. Sorry, Bruins fans, it didn't happen this year.